97.9, 105.5, KISS FM. It is Listen It's Liz, and we are thinking pink this October with First Source Federal Credit Union. And in studio with me, I have Terry DeCola. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm so happy to have you here because this is such an important thing. When it comes to breast cancer, you are a breast cancer survivor.
Yes.
What does that mean to you? Like, when did this happen to you?
Well, the Monday after the Boilermaker in 2016, I had an appointment with a surgeon. The months leading up to that, I had gone through my routine mammogram, and there were a couple of suspicious areas that were found. So I went through ultrasound, MRIs, and biopsies, and I was diagnosed with benign papillomas. Well, they had to come out. So I went in. Wednesday, I was scheduled for surgery, so I arrived at the hospital. Prior to my surgery, I had to go through a process called a needle lobe, which is a very intense mammogram, and they put guide wires in the areas where the spots are because the surgeon can't see it with their naked eye.
Yeah.
So I went through that, and in that process, the doctor found one more area. It was close to under my arm, and he said, "We'd like to take care of that area also, if that's okay with you." And I said, "Well, absolutely."
Well, yeah, right.
So I had my surgery. The following Monday, I went back for my follow-up. The surgeon said, okay, the 2 papillomas came out. They were benign, but that third area showed breast cancer. When you hear something like that, you can't process it.
No.
You know?
No.
So my first thought was, I'm going to die.
Uh-huh.
And my second thought was, I'm going to lose my house because of all this medical treatment that I have to go through. And the third and the worst part was now I have to tell my family. Following that Wednesday, back in the hospital for more surgery to remove the area.
That
and all the
happened so
margins.
quick.
It was the local breast care center.
Wow.
And they, boom, boom, boom. It was fast. I didn't have time to think about it.
I was going to say, you probably didn't have much time to really process it.
No, I didn't.
It was just happening.
But I didn't have time to think about it or feel sorry for myself. So I went back in, had the surgery, back for another appointment. They set me up for a nutritionist, oncology, radiation oncology.
Yeah.
I'm on a chemotherapy pill for 5 years. 3 down, 2 to go. And,
There we go.
Yeah,
like that right there. Yeah.
So so then I had to have radiation. I had to have 20 treatments of radiation. So that was all set up September.
Wow.
And at the end of radiation, you go through this process of celebration, and you ring the bell.
Yeah.
And everybody claps, and they give you all sorts of gifts and a certificate because you've graduated. And those people are the kindest people I've ever met in my life. The whole process, everybody was just so kind. You didn't have a time to, anything because they were so positive and so encouraging and so kind.
Yeah.
They really were. As they were going through my family history, there's a very strong history of cancer, all kinds of cancer in my family, so they recommended genetic testing. I'm here because I want to bring hope and awareness to people. The people I knew that had breast cancer are the ones that gave me hope because I saw they survived.
Wow.
And I thought, well, maybe I can help someone too. And it's through that routine mammogram.
Yeah.
My diagnosis was stage 0. It was very, very, very early.
Yeah.
And it was through routine mammogram that I had it.
It was just...
Then I'm alive today.
Right. I think that is amazing. Terry DeCola in studio, Think Pink, a breast cancer awareness, breast cancer survivor. And so you say the biggest thing is like the mammogram and make sure that
absolutely.
And it's not... It's any age, right?
Well, and it's anybody.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
smoke. I don't smoke. I try to live a healthy life.
Yeah. It doesn't
It
discriminate.
hit me.
Yeah, right.
It hit me.
And like we were talking about a little bit earlier, like it's the comedy end. Like you have to get through. You have to stay positive.
Oh yes.
And I guess the best way to do it is kind of laugh through it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have something called a BioZorb. They inserted so that they could find the area each time. So I call it my biodome.
It's what it is.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind because that's what it feels like. So
Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, the walk is coming up.
Yes.
Are you going to be a part of it?
Absolutely.
You're going to be there.
Absolutely.
And it's probably to see that many people come together for it.
Yes.
It always puts me in awe.
Oh yes, I did it for many years before, but the first time I went as a survivor was. It was hard for me to go to that tent because I don't want to be in this club. I mean, I want to survive, but I didn't want to be.
You didn't want nobody. Like you said, when you got the diagnosis, it's scary initially.
Yes, yep.
But
just go for your mammograms, please. It's not that bad. I didn't die.
Yeah.
I didn't lose my house, and with the help and support of my family, we got through it. And I am feeling great.
Oh, I love that. I just love that. We have Terry DeCola, a breast cancer survivor, in studio for Think Pink with First Source Federal Credit Union. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story. It's so very important to do. If you want to get more details about any of the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, the walk, where you can get the information to deal with these positive people that you did, cmykiss.com. All of the links will be there, and so will Terry's story. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
we truly
you for this
appreciate it.
opportunity.
Of course.